Come on, somebody say hello or something. Hello, Disney. Hello, Chris. Good to see you, mate. Sorry, I'm just having a little sort out of my table at the same time. Hello, Madeline. Christ, I didn't realise I had so many Beatrix Potter drawings. Oops. Oh. Chris, you get quite a few coins from Westminster, don't you? When they have their silly little offers and that on. Did you get the St. George the Dragon ones? Okay, I've taken that one out. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Hi, Matt. Hello, Hannah. Fancy seeing you here. Okay, I've taken them both out. Don't know where they both are. Just booked my trains for January. Asked for aisle seats. Gave me windows. Never mind. I'm not even going to bother booking mine. I might buy the tickets early. Good evening, Jersey. Okay, no, it's not that one either. Okay, where have I put these now then? Not yet, waiting for other sorts. Okay. I was going to show you them, but at the moment it looks like I can't even find them. Oh, there they are. Is that it? Yeah. That was the silver. You can see it. I'll put my hand. Will it cover it a bit better? But I also thought I'd treat myself. So I got the gold one as well. Not really coming through properly, is it? I wonder if, yeah, they are. I must admit, they look a lot better than I was expecting them to. Is that a bit better? Yeah, that's slightly better, I suppose. Yeah, it looks. I wish, mate. I wish. No, not solid gold, not at all. I wish they were. But yeah, they looked quite surprised me. They're a lot better than I thought they were going to be. And then the poppy one as well, which I thought was really nice. But I can't remember where I've got that one from. So no, it's not, Madeline. I wish it was solid gold. It'd be worth a fortune. Let me show it back. You just got them on eBay. What, the poppy or the St. George ones? You just never know with them good or bad and nothing in between. Yeah. Well, there's my phone. Why did you laugh before when you said you used to live in Salford? Well, it's a bit of a rough place, isn't it? But again, they come in really good, you know, books. I will cancel the order so I don't have to pay stupid money for the rest of the set. But But yeah, they are good. And then I'll probably pick up the rest of them off of eBay at some point. But no, I wish it was solid gold. But no. Does it tell me on here? God, my eyes are so bad. No. Never mind. I like that one too. The poppy one. I think the poppy. I take it that one you mean, Hannah. I think it was Westminster, but I really can't remember. I think it was. And my memory's just shocking. I've got all the packets down here, but I can't find the invoices for them. But I think Chris would probably be a better one to ask. He normally knows. I think it was Westminster. I have just been on Popjoy. I certainly didn't get that from Popjoy. I've just been on there. So maybe it was the Isle of Man post then. I've just been on Popjoy and ordered their, the Christmas card, Father Christmas one. But I've also ordered the coin as well. So I just did that. Thought you'd won the lottery and not told us. Just linked YouTube and my Fire Stick, so you're now on my television. God, not you as well. Hannah had it on television last night and she sent me a picture of it. It wasn't attractive. Yes, I laughed because Salford was a bit rough. I lived there for about 18 months. And in that 18 months, I never once walked home in the evening. I got a taxi every time. Oh, referring to me as being solid gold, I'll accept that any day. Yeah, I'll certainly accept that. Silly as I want to be, good evening. Good to see you again, mate. You did say it was. I'm lost again now. Don't blame it. No, it was. I say, and I worked in. Good evening, UK Coin Hunt. Good to see you, mate. And thanks for that email. Oh yes, you're right. Actually, it was Westminster, because it comes in one of these. So it was Westminster, Hannah, 100%, because it comes in one of these silly little bags. No, the poppy is from Westminster. That's where that one came from. Yeah, because it comes in one of these. So 100%, because I've got an empty one of them somewhere. Oh, a Jersey coin. It is, yes. Yeah, it is, yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You should be able to see that. But yeah, so there you go, Hannah. It's from Westminster. Is where it came from. Yeah, and there's a little bag thing that it come in. But yeah, so Steve, I couldn't resist it after seeing your video and seeing it on your channel, your stream yesterday, was it? I did cave in. I wasn't going to buy it, but I just caved in and went over to Popjoy and ordered the card. Be a nice Christmas present for my niece. So yeah, I caved in and bought it. I will, while he's still here, I'll share his link for you again, because I'm good like that. I can find him now. It's not that one, is it? That's Chris's. That's not the right one. That one. Obviously, with Ian going to be stopping doing the, or in my opinion, stopping doing the packaged coins, nip on over to UK Coin Hunt, and he's got plenty of packaged coins over there, and also the folders that we all keep talking about. Folders are fantastic. Thank you, Madeline, for reminding me, because I say my head's been all over the place tonight, so I totally forgot it. There's a few of them on eBay. Good evening, Angela. Good to see you again. Are you still buzzing, or have you calmed down a bit now? Caved in and bought what? There's on Popjoy Mint, they've got a Father Christmas coin in a card presentation. So it's really nice. See if I can pop up a link for you for that. And it's not that expensive, really, I didn't think. At 12 quid or something. As I've said before, my brother's daughter's just got into collecting coins, so I thought it was a nice set for her. I don't want turtles, because it comes really nicely presented in a Gibraltar 50p coin, 2019, coloured Cooper nickel diamond finish in a card, £12.46. Yeah, if you're able to see that link, Hannah, it's that one. So yeah, I caved in and bought that. Chippy Doodle is still buzzing. Maybe in your next order, Ian, I'll actually remember to put a note in there for you this time. But yeah, it was good. It's nice when that happens. Yeah, I just thought, because I've been sending some of my duplicates down to my brother's daughter, so she's got some of them, and have I still got that one to go? I've got the 2019 Peter Rabbit that Lou's girlfriend found in our challenge. I've got that to go down to her. So I thought, for a nice Christmas present, might as well go and get her the Christmas card as well. So yeah, so I caved in and ordered that as well. That was all good fun. What can't remember what they were now. My memory's terrible. Did I write it on this bit of paper? I've got so many bits of paper lying around. And Chris, you can guess, I'm sure you can guess, I didn't even last night get to look at the Coinage Act or Operation London Bridge. And I said I was going to do both, and I didn't do either. Yeah, okay, I know them ones now. Yeah, they are really nice, Disney, and I don't think it's a bad price, to be honest. 12 quid. I say I ordered that and the coin on its own as well. So I'll keep the coin for myself, but I'll send the Christmas card to her. Hi Warren and the rest of the family. Good news, Warren. Got a deal for a snowman 2018, £12, and a football, Olympic and wrestling and some other £2 coins for £11.50. So that will make my 2 albums complete. That's not a bad price for the 2018 snowman. It's not, Chris, it's not so much I'm going to sit there and read the entire thing. I'm sure there's certain parts of it that would be quite interesting just to actually have a read of. And definitely the Operation London Bridge is something that I do want to read up on, because I think that's going to be something that'll happen sort of within the next couple of years anyway. So it's something that I do want to have a read up on that. But yeah, as for the Coin Act, no, it's not something that I want to read all of it. I'm doing well on mine, Javid, but not quite as well. Have you? So I'm wary about showing it because I know people are going to tell me off for the order that I've got it in. You can see I started off with the Olympics, and they're in. I see people have theirs all in alphabetical order and all that, and I'm like, nah. They just go in as they come, any order, not fussed, as long as they're in there. So I'm sure people are going to tell me off at some point for that. So there's a couple there that I still need. I think, oh no, and the snowman. Yeah. And that is it. So I only need the 3. And then I've put some territory ones at the back. I've got a Peter Pan set in there. I am going to show you those because I really do like those. Was it Madeline? Was it you that bought the Peter Pan, or was it Angela? I can't remember. One of you did. I don't need anything from the Olympics, no. I did A-level law and had to learn loads of different acts. Took forever, kept nodding off. Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't want to be doing that. What's that one in there? Oh, it was Angela that bought it as well. Did you get it from the same source that we got them from? I think it was Will or somebody shared a link with us from eBay. God, there's always one that I can't get out. I think it was Will. I'm probably totally wrong. And right, I'll just show you the ones that I've managed to get out. I'm not going to risk messing them about. Oops, that's one dropped. Get them up the right way. Oh God, Lou's here as well. She's going to be taking the mickey out because I dropped them. There's a Peter Pan. Oh. Yes, I was laughing at you, Chris. I like them. They're really, really detailed. Now, would I? Right, so while I went off, just to chill out, and Hannah kindly took over. Lou thought it would be really funny to start messaging me pictures of her food and then rubbing it in, telling me that Emily didn't want any, so she was having all of the chocolate cake to herself. Yeah, so if anybody hasn't got them, I do recommend them. They are really nice. But yeah, it's none of the Olympics, Javid. So what are you going to go? Are you just going to carry on with a new book now? Or are you going to start something else? Oh, try and put them away. Where are we? Angela had already ordered them. They are stunning though, Angela, aren't they? I do get a bit jealous when I see some of their coins compared to ours. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother to repeat what you're saying, Lou. Disney Princess, thank you. I really love my US coin community friends, and I have a couple UK coin community friends. Expanding horizons. The coin community is generally amazing. I mean, I've said a million times, silly, how amazing this community is. I won't bore you with my story because I've told it too many times, and people will probably get bored of it. But yeah, the generosity and that of this community is just, I don't know, it blows me away. It really does. And not just, not just to me, amongst each other. Up until recently, we had a lady, Amy, that used to work in the background. Never came on camera, but did a lot of work in the background. And she needed two coins for a project that she was doing. She didn't know I'd done it, but I just put a shout out and asked if anybody had a couple of the spare coins, and loads of people were offering to send them in. And she was totally blown away when she came back and got these coins delivered to her for nothing. So she was over the moon with that. And there's stories like that every day. Me and Lou always have a bit of a bit of banter on here, I guess you'd call it. But she's outrageous. The coins she sends me, I'll show you some of the ones that she sent me last time. I think this was the last lot that she sent. I'm terrible. Let's get it up on here. Helps you put it up the right way, doesn't it? And it's totally unexpected. I wasn't expecting anything from her. I can't even remember. Oh, because I'd sent you the stamps or something, wasn't it? Stamps and all that suspicious white powder. It actually surprises me how many people don't know what a shilling is. That really does surprise me. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a look now before I say it and make myself look a twat. No. Where are we? Warren, I'm here for the love of coins and the knowledge, and at times giving my friends a little. Yeah, that's what it's all about. If you can't have fun while you're doing it, it's not worth doing it, is it? That's what it's all about. Yeah, new album, Olympics, which I'm already doing with my doubles and trying to get 2 10p28 and 1 2019 albums complete. I've just today got my 2019 album delivered, so that's my next one that I'm going to start on. Disney, yes, I love America. I need to start watching some American coin tubers. I have a big American coin collection. I used to travel there every year till I had my son. He's only 6, a short haul now. Because you're my cyber hubby. Yep. I like to surprise you. You certainly do that. My mum always talks about shillings. I'm sure on some 10p's and 5p's, doesn't it still say shilling on them? I'm sure it does on some of them. Well, no, when really I'm just getting all my stuff to yours before I move in. You wouldn't put up with me. You wouldn't, honestly, you wouldn't put up with me. Louise, I know you're up to something sinister. Shilling, farthing, crowns, I remember those terms from when I was a kid. I go crazy as I do try to do the same 2 albums or 3. God, no, I can't. I can't. That's the first album I'm doing, and literally the spares, I've just been sending them straight down to my brother for his daughter. Sending them straight down to her. I suppose really I should be keeping some of them, but yeah, just been sending them down to her. I don't even think I've got that many in the way of spares now. Although we do seem to have acquired quite a few packaged Beatrix Potters, or Peter Rabbit, should I say. For some reason, we do seem to have acquired a few of those. They were the same size as the old 5p and 2 shillings, the same as the 10p. It's stayed in use for a while. Oh, maybe that's where I'm thinking of then. I've just been shipping my spares out too. Yeah, I like it. It's nice doing that as well anyway. I do quite like doing that. Other way round, when new pence came in, they used old 2 shilling coins as 10p's. It's not my fault I get doubles. I thought I'd start a new one as soon as I get enough of them. No, that's fair enough. It's just each to their own, isn't it? Don't even know what that is. No, that wasn't delivered today. I've got a Peter Rabbit spare, 2016. Sherlock, Paddington at the Palace, Benjamin Britten. Come here. Come here. Another Paddington at the Palace. And that is about it. Because they just get sent away straight all the time. Yeah, I'll probably send these off again this week with Lou's circulated Peter Rabbit. And she'll have those 2 open up which would be nice for her. Oh, here we go. We can have a look at this one, can't we? This is one that, surprisingly, Lou sent again. Well, we'll just put the magnifying glass. I'll see what I'm like. I've literally just had it. If you haven't got it, let me know, Hannah, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, that's worth showing now. We got some American friends on. I'll keep it still long enough. Oh, upside down, don't out. So yes, that was another one of Lou's surprises. I can't tell you all of the surprises that she sends because some of them are a bit rude. Where did I just put them? Oh God, honestly, I'm terrible. You'd think I have 1,000,001 things here, but I haven't. It's literally whips and handcuffs. I didn't say that, Lou. Oh my God, where have I just put them? Oh, I'm terrible. Hello again, Nanny. Good to see you again. How are you? Oh God, I've just put them there. Oh, there they are. Yeah, if you haven't got it, Hannah, just let me know and I'll post it up to you. That way is it better? I don't know. There's so much on it, you can't really see it anyway, can you? That's maybe the best look. Yeah, I'll happily send it up to you, so don't worry about that. Leaves mine are safe to open on live. She's getting me back because when I sent her a load of stamps, she opened it up and all this white powder fell out. And I pleaded ignorant and said I didn't know what it was. What's wrong with whips and handcuffs? Absolutely nothing. I might start doing £2 coins, but I don't like them and never bothered with them, so I go for 20p as I need to find the undated. Would be nice in my collection to have that one. Yeah, that would be a nice one to find, wouldn't it? I do keep checking mine, but never that lucky. Fine, thank you. And everyone else? How is everybody else? Nanny is asking you all how you are. I thought he'd send me drugs. It was funny. Warren's motto is sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me. They certainly do. The funniest thing was, because it really could have been anything, because I didn't even look. I got sent a load of stamps, and I'm not into the stamps and that, so I literally just pulled it out on my desk. I had no idea what it was. And I didn't take them all out. I just sort of leafed through them. I sent Lou a pic. She said, oh, yeah, I'll have them if you don't want them. And I was, yeah, you're more than welcome to them. So I just put them back in the envelope, put it inside a jiffy bag and sent it. I had no idea what was in there. Too much info. Ian said the 20p undated is easier than finding the queue. Don't know how true that is. Don't know how many of the undated 20p's there are. Don't know. But then it's one of them coins that isn't really talked about a lot, isn't it? I suppose because it's the 20p, not many people do talk about that. Everybody talks about getting a Q and the undated 20p isn't one that's really spoken about a great deal, I guess. Never mind. I do need to at some point. Oh, it's not there anyway. No, it is that one. Is it? I think it is. Yeah. Is there an equivalent to your quarter? No. I suppose the nearest we've got to a quarter would be a 20p, wouldn't it? I assume that would be. Never found an undated 20p, but did find the 92 small crown one and a few 2008 shields. Silly 20p nearest, yeah. I've got only a standard 20p. There's nothing special about it. Yeah, so it'll be one of these. Actually, I can show you better in here. So on this side, you start off with the smallest is a 5p. And these are 10p, sorry, I can't even see myself. They're the 20p's right down at the bottom. 50p's next to them. See, I haven't got one. Actually, I have got one over here. Oh no, that's nice. Oh, I don't know how well it'll show up on here for you, silly, but these are like our, I suppose the equivalent of your dollar. I don't know if it's showing up that well. It's actually, what is it? Is it 12-sided? I don't know if it shows up very well. That's our pound. That's, I suppose, your dollar. I'm not sure if you could. Oh, that maybe shows the edges a bit better. And then we go back to the sheet. And the big one down the bottom is a £2 or $2. So I've got one there. So the one that was the dollar with all the our pound with all the different sides. Is it about that way? No, that's worse for you. It used to be completely round. So that's an old one that is completely round, but they're no longer in circulation. We've got these stupid ones. And as Hannah will tell you, the middle of these will come out. Hannah's got one where she's managed to get the middle out of it. I haven't got a Frankenstein, Lou. No, I haven't got one here. I've got, what have I got here? Yeah, I've got one on order, but it's on, what is it? It's on with all the COAs, so I'm still waiting for that to be released before I get it. Oh God. Let's put that back. Oh shit. That's making that worse on that one. So Jane Austen. There are some really cool ones. What was I going to show you there? I'm trying to think of things that you would know. You must know Sherlock Holmes. You must have Sherlock Holmes out there as well, surely. Oh no, can't do it with the light on that one. That's a lot of detail on that. I wonder, oh God, no, it'll take me forever, Lou, to go through and find the pictures that you sent me of the Isaac Newton one. I don't think I've got it saved on my phone. Because obviously that's, everybody knows Isaac Newton. Oh God, it's giving me a warning that my thing is too full. Why have I got... Sorry, I know it's not much fun. I'm just looking through my phone. No. Heads up, you are being tracked. We found a cookie on your wall. I don't know where that one came from. No. No, I don't think I've got it anymore. Yeah, when did you show me that though, Lou? Because otherwise it's going to take forever for me to go through the chat logs and try and find it. Was that last night? No, that was the other one. See, and you've got to remember, a lot of the pictures you send me, I can't show on camera. No, that was clasped hands. No, that was Kew Garden. I'm not sure how well this will show up. This is one that a lot of people over here really like. Isaac Newton. Okay, Lou's just sending me more pictures through. Yeah, that's a lot of people's favourite. And that picture really doesn't do it justice. It actually looks an awful lot better when I actually, but obviously I have to change all the settings for you to see it. And the staff woman's just sent me the same picture that I was showing you. That's how intelligent she is. Oh, hang on. How's this going to go? See, because as soon as I turn my phone, and we're going to have to turn this down. That's the Frankenstein. Again, it's not really doing it justice, is it? But yeah, it's not right. Let me catch up. Oh, shit. Sorry, I shouldn't even be swearing either. I showed it earlier. Google it, silly. Frankenstein £2 coin, great coin. It's fabulous. I'll look it up on my phone. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's hard to see. Sherlock Holmes, you knew. I showed you my. Yeah, I know that. I showed Newton earlier. I'm sorry, Hannah. I must have missed that when my other half got home. It was one of the package coins. That does sound rather ominous one. Favourite coin, mine too. Quick question, if I can. Roughly, how long is it for auction wins to be delivered? It would depend what the auction win was, Marie. If it is one of the COA coins, or if it was a print or just a coin off the website, if you can tell me what it was that you won in the auction, then I should be able to narrow it down a bit for you. Okay, I know what you wouldn't have shown, silly, earlier on. Yes, I did see that actually, Chris, and I meant to get that out. With COAs, were they, Marie? Or just normal coins? Oh, God. We can just about make it out. Churchill. So that was one of our prime ministers during the Second World War, silly. Well, you've already shown it, Hannah. I'm only doing it because Chris has showed me. Told me to. Sorry. I can't show you the Henry VIII because that's not here now. Wedgwood Q, can't remember. I've been looking for the videos on here. I'm assuming if they were in auctions, Marie, the chances are they were probably with the COAs, in which case an accurate time scale I cannot give you. All I've been told is that originally the plan with the COAs were, I'll do that in a minute then. The original plan with the COAs, as everybody knows, was they would only get sent out once the coin was released in circulation. That was before, however, Ian put them all on the site to purchase as well as to buy in the auctions. So all I've been told is they will be sent out earlier than had originally been planned. However, things like the Gruffalo, etc., have to take priority for that. I will actually chase Ian up because obviously it's not just you, it's anybody that won it in the auction. So I will chase Ian up and see if I can get a more accurate date on that for you. for hopefully for next week. Should I hopefully have a more sort of stable answer, if you like, if that's okay with you. If that's okay with you, Marie. Obviously, I'll try and find out as much as I can for you. Got to email him anyway, as I think I've got someone's parcel. Okay, let's see if we can clear that one up first then. You don't think you've got an extra Gruffalo by any chance, do you? Where did I get to? Does anyone know how I can test at home if a coin is silver-proof? Lou, surely you're still there. Surely you're a good person to answer that. How can Angela check to see if a coin is silver-proof? Or Chris, you might be good ones to answer that. I'm guessing that the weight would be a big thing on it as well, would it? Just off my first thought would be to check the weight. I'm familiar with Churchill. Didn't do the snowman yet. I'll do that in a minute. Just yeah, got a email. Yeah, wouldn't touch it. Nope, I only have one Gruffalo. Nanny has an extra Gruffalo. I don't know how well that one will show up, but it is the D-Day. But I don't want to take it out of the packaging, obviously. Let's see if we can get better. Now, Lou is saying, use a magnet. It slides down slowly on silver. Chris is saying, yes, the weight, but only real weight at home is an acid test, so it would damage the coin. Where are we for the coin? Yeah, I think you can just about make that out. And the stamps, etc. on the back. And I bet you can't guess where this one came from. Again, it came from Louise. So I'd be lost without her, wouldn't I? But just don't tell her that. Right, hang on, I needed to answer something there. Nanny's got an extra Gruffalo. The only reason I asked was because Angela had one on Friday, I think it was. So, Nanny, have you been sending in a lot of 1 and 2p's or other denomination coins? We might be able to get you an answer immediately there if you've been sending in a lot of other denomination of coins. But while I wait for you, I'll go through. You have. Okay. Right. I'm assuming that yours has been done then on the same basis as Angela, who did it on Friday or got it on Friday. Ian put in an extra for Angela, and he was supposed to put in a note with it explaining why there was an extra coin in there. It was just a thank you for sending in a load of extra coins. So I'm assuming it is the same for you. But I will check it with him, but I would imagine it is the same. So yeah, I will check it, but I say don't worry about it. I really would imagine it's exactly the same reason. Right, where are we? Okay, just wondering who's just got our war medals as well. Please don't. No, I wasn't going to take it out. Hannah's got a gold D-Day one with a picture on the front. The coin I want to check is a Columbus commemorative coin. Columbus is silver $half. The real silver Lou, 90%. Madeline, I'm completely new to UK and European coins. Well, brilliant. Cheers, Hunt. Okay, well, if you need any help, let us know. Yep, Angela, I have one. Right, so Hannah didn't show you the new Christmas coin that we've got. Again, I'm afraid it's in a package, but you should be able to make it out. And no doubt Louise or somebody will decide to give you some rude comments with regards to this coin. That's our new Snowman 50p. I don't know if you've heard. I don't know. I would imagine you've got the Snowman film there, surely. Surely the Snowman film gets shown in America at Christmas. I'm surprised it took you so long, Louise. You are bad. I think in America it's the train to Christmas Town. So what? It's the same film, but just been called something different. Is that what you're saying? Oh no, they have a totally new, different. So they don't have the Snowman film, is what you're saying? Well, that's just stupid. Well, we'll have to start. What about Wallace and Gromit? Did you show that one, Hannah? Have you heard of Wallace and Gromit, silly? Oh, just about to see it. Wallace and Gromit. I know one that you wouldn't have shown, Hannah. And I haven't got it out for a little while, so it'll be nice. So have you heard? I did Peter Pan earlier. The Panto one, you mean? No, I was thinking about the Panto set. That's. I've got to be fair. That is one of my favourites. And I don't get to take it out very often, so. I'm not sure how well they will show up. I'll try and. So you got Cinderella. I'm trying to read backwards, so I can't read what they all are. There's Aladdin on the end. I can't read what that middle one is. I'm not good at reading backwards. Jack and the Beanstalk. Dick Whittington. Oh, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Of course it is. Of course it is. Silly fool. Yeah, they are. They're really nice. And I don't take them out very often. And I know another one you wouldn't have done, Hannah. Primates you wouldn't have done, would you? You got that. I have, mate. Yes, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, as you can see, you got the coloured primates on each of the coins. I'm kind of with you, Javid. I don't think there's one that I really dislike. I wasn't overly keen on when I first saw the design for the Snowman and Wallace and Gromit. I wasn't overly keen on them. Having seen them up close, I've sort of changed my mind on them now. I do think they are fantastic up close. Well, not fantastic, it's probably a bit too much. I think they're a lot better than what I originally thought they were. So yeah, oh, I do like showing off this one. And Lou likes seeing this one as well. Let's just catch up. Yeah, no, so really appreciate that UK coin hunt. And I did pop a link to your site in the chat again earlier on. So hopefully you're getting a bit of extra business coming your way. I say my view is that Ian's going to be stopping the package coins anyway, so hopefully you'll get a bit more business coming over to you. Now they are lovely coins. They certainly are. I've got that one. This is set with 1 equi coin and 5 and 10 EQ, etc. I bought 5 Gruffalos with COAs all together over time, which I got on Friday. Then late yesterday, got an email for another, but I think it's been confused for a different coin I won that will ring on Monday. Okay, that's not a problem, Nanny. Not a problem at all. Silly is jealous. Where I owe the UK pattern Euro set. Billy Joe said you still are a queue. I've got a queue waiting here, sitting here for her, Hannah. Yeah, she can have that one. don't know what all that's about, so I'm going to ignore that. Where are we? Got others in the set as well, 1/4, 1/10, etc. Good evening, Popcorn. Good to see you, mate. Got to send you an email. I'll get round to that at some point. How comes they are easier to get now someone has replaced MNI? Nothing's been confirmed yet, UK Coin. It's just my personal view. I think that he's going to be knocking it on the head from what he said in his latest update video. From what Ian's saying, I think it's been well publicised. He's got or had his own issues with the mint and change checker, etc. And for what he's saying, for how much he's having to order of them, and the price he's being charged for it, I think he was saying about £5.70 £5.70 a packaged coin, and then you've got delivery and everything on top of it. Minimum order of I think he's 1,000. He said. He just doesn't think there's the money in it. He thinks, there's so many other places that a customer can buy it cheaper from. He just doesn't see the money in it. He hasn't confirmed anything yet, but my view is that he will be knocking them on the head. Louis' doorbell, is that a psychic prediction? No, that's the 2009 Hannah. Can I see it? No, I'll show you. It's even got the date on it. Obviously. There. Can you see that? I can. See, it's not the 2019, is it? Where are we? Good evening, Susie Barker. Good to see you. Wonder if she would know. Hi, Susie. I wouldn't be surprised if no money in bank coins. I just do it to help others. Yeah, that's pretty much what, so nothing's been 100% confirmed at the moment. It's just my opinion. So the package coins that I did have on offer, or on order, should I say, from Ian, I've now gone and cancelled my orders, or asked for my orders to be cancelled, because I've got them from elsewhere now anyway. And I was just advising other people that if you're of the same opinion of me that he's going to cancel them, then you might as well cancel them now and ask for a refund now, rather than sit there and wait for a couple of weeks before he announces it. So yeah, that's just my view anyway. I may well be wrong. So where are we? Silly as I want to be. Here we go. This is a nice set for you. Benson and Hedges cigarettes. 1983 year set. So then all the coins that we had, That's why I bought it. I figured I've given so much money to Benson and Hedges, I might as well buy that as well. So that was why I bought it. Better to get them while you can, though. If you're talking about, I mean, the only package coins to my knowledge that are on the site still are the Peter Rabbit and Stephen Hawkins. To my knowledge, they're the only two that are on the site. Ian has got more packaged coins, but he's taken them off the site for things like raffles and auctions and that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I've got, I don't know, half a dozen or more half dozen or more Peter Rabbits and that here. Are there any coins with castles? Sure, somebody will come and tell you. Do you go anywhere nice in Tunbridge Wells? What do you mean nice? Do you mean for a drink or just in general? Well, without giving too much away, I live. No, I don't go to Wetherspoons. Certainly not. Without giving too much away, I live virtually at the entrance to Grosvenor Park. So I tend to go either to the allotment or the Black Horse if I'm going out. If that's what you mean, if you meant for a drink. Oh, really? That's quite funny. My balcony actually overlooks where you will be walking then. So yeah, small world. Where are we? If he wants to sell the Hawkins, let me know and I'll buy them. Okay, I'll certainly speak to him about it. I think I'm due to speak to him tomorrow, so I'll mention it to him. See if he can strike up a deal with you. I think some territories have castles on them. Marie found something highly funny there. Probably the Wetherspoons comment. Oh, do you know, that's really funny you've mentioned that, because I was talking about that earlier on. I can't think who it was. Somebody said they went in their post office and the collector's cabinet had a lot of the 2018 A to Z for £2. And I was saying, well, it's funny. I said, I've been in mine for a couple of weeks running now and they've totally emptied the cabinet, haven't they? There's nothing in it. And I did wonder what was happening. So no, I didn't know it was changing over soon, and I didn't know there wouldn't be a collector's cabinet anymore. Yeah, that's kind of answered the question I was asking earlier, because I didn't know that. I don't know where the next biggest one is. Don't know. Now doesn't have one at all. I mean, to be honest, I always thought it was quite expensive on there anyway. Obviously, you know, when you get the markdowns, it's quite good anyway. But so what? Is the post office shutting down? It can't be closing, surely. Wow. God. Oh, that's a real shame. Yeah, I've always found everybody in there friendly enough. Oh, they're being bought out by a new company. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a real shame. I did have quite an amusing time up there the other week when I had to send 700 Gruffalos to Ian. and I didn't want to declare that it was coins in there, and I was trying. It was so funny. I thought I was going to be really smart, and when the lady asked me what was in there, I said I didn't want to say. So she said to me, "Well, I need to know." So the first thing that came into my head, and I said, "Well, it's adult stuff that's in there." To which she then asked me, "Oh, are there any batteries?" So it kind of, for me, thinking I was trying to be smart and not tell her what was in there, it ended up backfiring on me. But yeah, no, I say I've always got on with everybody in there. They've always seemed, friendly enough and that. So that is a real shame. Metal Detecting UK with Metal Detectors of Dorset. Good evening to you as well. I have recently bought a metal detector, and I need to get out and start using it. I've got permission to do some really good land that's not been done before. So yeah, I need to find some time to get out and actually do some metal detecting. Because the land that it's the property where the land is can be dated back to Henry VIII. The main house can be dated back that long, and it's not been metal detected before. So that should be good fun, getting onto there and doing some there. And it's got about 30 acres there. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hannah thinks she's going to buy a metal detector too. Yes, it'll be good fun. I'm really looking forward to that. And the chap that owns it, he hasn't even asked for anything. He just wants to see what I find on the land. Yeah, I will. It'll be good. Yeah, I will certainly be doing videos of it and photos and that, definitely. Right, I will, just because I think that was probably a little bit of a hint for me to post this link again. Oh, I take it you're talking about the Carl Frampton fight. Is that what time it's on? 4 o'clock? I knew it was on late. I didn't realise it was. Oh God, KSI and Logan Paul. No, give me a break. I thought you were talking about Carl Frampton. I was going to say I was hoping to catch a bit of that. No, certainly not interested in that. Do you have a permit to metal detect on a beach? As far as I'm aware, that's all changed now. There is a site, isn't there, that you can go on and it shows you whether it's what do they call it? Is it the Crown? And there's a site that will show you. But I think they stopped the permits as you have to have liability insurance. Yeah, I just do it through the. God, I can't even find my ticket now. Find it. I haven't even filled it in. Through the National Council Metal Detectors. You get something stupid like, I don't know, £5 or £10 million liability insurance included with your membership. And I think it was only about £8 a year you pay. So it wasn't expensive, but yeah, it's good, and it covers you on everything. Where do we get to? Some places don't allow that yet. Time for me to bid goodnight to one and all. Catch you all soon. I can metal detect any public lands, national forest. I heard it's illegal. Yeah, you do need to get permission for it all. It's a lot tighter over here. Having said that, I actually contacted all of the parish councils around me as well, to see whether they would allow metal detecting on any of their land. And surprisingly, all right, I know there was a lot that I did email, but 3 of them came back and said, yeah, they would give me permission to metal detect on their land. Obviously with prior notice from them, so they would tell me, dates and times that I can do it. But yeah, it surprised me that 3 of them came back and said, yes, you can do it. I think it's all on the condition that you hand over any fines that you might have, but it's just fine. I'm not too fussed with that. So yeah, good night, Hannah. Thank you very much again for covering me. I really do appreciate that. Whereabouts are you? Make sure you download a land owners agreement. I'm in Kent, Tunbridge Wells, Kent, and I forget the forum off the top of my head, but there's a forum, isn't there, that you can get them on, and that's where I downloaded copies of the agreements. As I say, I've not actually got it out and done it at the moment, purely I've just been too busy with all of this at the moment. But yeah, I will be doing it. Will I be filming it? Yeah, I will be. So it was just as and when I get round to actually doing it. Again, I can't see myself doing it before Christmas now, unless I suddenly get some free time. And the weather's turned a bit nasty now. Although the one on the chap's land that's 20 or 30 acres, he has got 2 huge wooded areas on there. So, I mean, rain don't particularly bother me anyway. So maybe I will still get to do that. Anyway, so a UK coin hunt. If you're looking at something to do until 4 a.m, the other thing you could do is always stay on this channel, because, and for anybody else that doesn't know, from midnight tonight, we are going across the pond to America with non-confrontational nonconformist. Is going to be streaming. I have no idea how long for, but he will be taking over from me in just over an hour's time. So if any of you fancy carrying on, and yeah, your friends are going to be on. Any of you fancy staying online and showing a bit of support to friends across the pond, it will certainly be appreciated. I say I haven't got no idea how long he plans to stream, but I was browsing through his channel earlier on, and some of his streams do go on for quite a while, so it should be interesting. The only thing I would do is put out a warning to any of you. Obviously, it's after midnight, and as the name suggests, non-confrontational, non-conformist. There there will be adult language being used. So if you are easily offended by any of that, then please don't watch. 18 plus. To be fair, yeah, it probably, that's probably the best way to describe it. But if you are easily offended by bad language or whatever, then please don't watch it, because we don't want you all coming back to us and complaining that, oh God, nobody told me it was going to be like that, because I've given you plenty of warnings. John Gamble has done the same. I'm hoping John Gamble will be there. I would imagine that he will be. So yeah, and the plan moving forward for the channel is to get more streamers across the pond. So when we say goodnight to you, they take over and they stream. And it just so happens that the first chap that's going to be up streaming for you is an interesting character, to say the least. I think that's probably a fair way to describe him. Make sure Stevie B isn't on. Yes, Popcorn King, I'm afraid to say you are not going to be allowed to continue watching after midnight. We'll have to try and get you banned or something at midnight. It's certainly going to be a bit too colourful for you. He has a broken filter. But to be fair, I mean, and I'm sure Ian's the same. I'm sure Steve Fraser is, many of us use bad language in everyday life. And it is difficult at times to refrain from using it. There's been many times that I've really wanted to. So it is difficult to remember. But yeah, so no, that's just, that's a nice friendly warning. If you are offended, then just don't tune in, is the best thing to say there, because then you can't get upset. Oh God, see, I don't even know what one that is now. What else have I got to tell you? I don't know what the sub count is now. I think it was around about 3.78, was it? 1,000. If and when, not if, I suppose more of when we hit 4,000. Ian thinks it'll be this weekend. I think he's talking absolute rubbish and doesn't know what he's talking about. But when we hit 4,000, there will be another oh God, another silver proof or another giveaway. Whether it'll be another silver proof or not 100% sure. Whoa, 3.87. Oh God. So what's that? That's 130 away from 4K. Is that correct? 130. Ian reckons it'll be done this weekend. I still don't think it'll be done personally, but there you go. Anyway, as soon as we hit 4K, there will be another giveaway, and every 1,000 thereafter, there will be giveaways. Ian will just do exactly the same as last time. He'll knock out a video with the coin or whatever it is that he's giving away on there. I'm not ignoring you, Angela. I will get back to you. I'm just finishing quickly on this one. So every 1,000 that we get, it will be a giveaway. It will just be a comment on the video. The video will be up for, I don't know, 5 days, 7 days, whatever it is. And then it will get drawn, hopefully live on camera, not the way that Steve Fraser did it last time where it crashed his stream. So yeah, so that's the idea with that. Obviously the 5,000 subs will be Oh God, the gold proof auction with the said 10p's, the 50p's, your state and park quarters, and whatever other ones were included in that. That'll be at 5,000 subs. That will start in the morning, continue all day, right the way through to the evening. And it will be Martha that will be closing that auction. So get saving your coins now. Can't confirm at the moment, but Ian was considering that auction to be for a a Cook £2 gold proof. So certainly a lovely coin. But there you go. But it's not confirmed yet. So again, don't quote me on that. Good night, Nanny. Nice of you to tune in. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Susie, you've changed your name, haven't you? When did you do that? I was sitting here thinking, I know that name. Why do I know it? It's because you've changed it. Where are we? Somebody asked me a question, didn't they, Angela? Any news on the Christmas tree? Oh, okay, I won't be calling you that anymore. Yes or no, really. I'm hoping to get it all finalised this weekend, Angela. I know I should have done that last week, but there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes this past week that really, A, took up a lot of my time, and B, sort of left me with the attitude of I can't be bothered to do it now. John Gamble I need to speak to, because he's got a couple of suggestions that he wants to run by me with regards to that. And again, it's totally my fault that I just haven't got round to ringing him. But I've promised him that I will call him tomorrow. So fingers crossed, by Monday I should have updates on that. I would like people's opinions on it, because at the moment we haven't decided how it's going to work at all. No, Angela, everybody is on board with it. It's just, honestly, I haven't, without giving away too much, some of the things that went on behind the scenes this week really annoyed me, to the point where I was turning my phone off when I wasn't on camera, so wasn't responding. Totally my fault, and it wasn't fair on anybody really, because I should have been dealing with it. So it's going to get done, but I'd just like people's opinions on what they'd like to do with it. Some people have suggested everybody that sends in a coin, or everybody that buys a raffle ticket, will get a prize. I'm just thinking about that logistically from Steve Fraser's point of view. And if people aren't sending in self-addressed envelopes with it, or just a couple of stamps or whatever, it's going to cost Steve quite a lot in postal costs, because obviously we don't know how many people will send in coins. He might be 100, and if we're sending out or Steve's sending out 100 different parcels, it's going to get expensive. But at the same time, I wasn't overly keen on the idea of just having one winner. I thought it would be better if the prizes were shared around a little bit. So I don't know, maybe top 5 or top 10 people win something. I just think logistically it's going to be really difficult for Steve to do. Also, it kind of you thought top three. This why I'm just putting the question out now and asking people what do they think. Also, if we're giving out a prize for every raffle ticket that is bought, it kind of defeats the object of actually buying a raffle ticket. And the whole purpose of doing the raffle ticket was purely to raise money for a charity. So come on, there's another 16 of you on here. What are other people's opinions? Angela is saying top three. I kind of agree with that, if I'm honest. I think the top three is good, if I'm honest. I know that we have been offered 4 silver proofs for the Christmas tree. One of them comes, although it is 2 that is being sent in, although it's 2 silver proofs that are being sent in, it is a set of 2. So you could, if it was top 3, you could guarantee that each winner wins a silver proof. Susan, top 5. I think it defeats the purpose to give exactly, that was my view on it. Although it's, it's nice that everybody gets something, but it does defeat it. So I do agree with that. And again, this is something that's not been spoken about, but also I think it only right that vouchers and points won't be allowed to be used on it for 2 reasons. Obviously, the whole purpose is to raise money for charity. If you're using your vouchers and your codes, then you're not actually paying anything for it. That's the first reason. And then your second reason, obviously, is there are certain people, myself included, that have got an absolute ton of points just sitting there. If I wanted, I could go on there and buy all 100 tickets, and it just defeats the point. So that's not anything that I've spoken with Ian or anybody about, but it just makes perfect sense. The whole idea is to raise money for charity. So I think maybe even if we limit people to 5 tickets each, a maximum of 5, that way, it's giving everybody the opportunity to do it. You don't have to buy 5, obviously. But I think if we do, put a limit on it, and it is only cash that is accepted, the whole idea is for, to get the money for charity. I hope you agree with that. Again, it's just my thoughts. Obviously, I don't know. I know that John Gamble's got a couple of things that he wants to run by me with regards to the Christmas tree. Literally all I have confirmed at the moment, 100%, is that Steve Fraser is going to take delivery of it. On his table that is behind him when he streams, he's going to have a miniature Christmas tree. Any coins that are sent in are going to have to be marked for that, because otherwise Steve won't have a clue what they're for. They will be displayed around the base of the tree, and then there will be a little tag that is added onto the tree each time saying what the coin is, or or maybe who's donated it, so you'll be able to physically see it on the screen, how it fills up, as it goes. So really, that's all that has been confirmed at the moment, and I will take full responsibility for that because I just haven't got round to doing it. Keep it simple: 1 treat, maximum 5 tickets, 3 draw prizes, job done. That is, from our point of view, Angela, that is the easiest and most simple way to do it. And what Ian had also suggested was that maybe some people want to give more for the to the charity or whatever. So he suggested possibly running a just giving page alongside the raffle. So if people wanted to donate more, they could. I kind of like that idea, if I'm honest, because my view on that was when we've spoken about what charity we would like to donate it to, there are 2 that come up every time, and it is either terminally ill kids or kids with cancer, and the other one is the homeless. I know Ian is keen at some point to make contact with the homeless charity that's close by where he lives. So my view is, well, brilliant then. If we're going to do a raffle and a just giving page at the same time, why don't we do one for each of the charities then? So we'll give the raffle money to the kids with cancer or the terminally ill kids, and the just giving page we'll do for the homeless charity or whatever. That's my view on it. But again, I haven't spoken to anybody about this. It's just. But yeah, I promise you, I will get on top of that this weekend. As I say, I've got to speak to John Gamble at some point tomorrow to get it all confirmed and see what these ideas were that he had. And then I think it's just going to be a case of saying, right, we're going to do it. 1 treat, 5 tickets, 3 top prizes, end of. And just, there you go, Ian. That's the rules for it. Go and create as a raffle. I think that's going to be the easiest way forward, because otherwise I'm just not going to get around to doing it. And it's not because I don't want to. I love doing things for charity. And both of those causes are something that would certainly benefit from us. Who these were burning? Is that Ian? I don't know who you are. It would help if you told me who you were. Or are you John? Ian. No, Ian, we were literally just discussing the Christmas tree, and I've said that I take full responsibility for that. I just haven't got round to sorting it. I know I've got to speak to John Gamble tomorrow with regards. He's got a couple of ideas for it. I was just throwing it out there again and seeing what people's opinions were, because it had been suggested on other streams that everybody that buys a ticket gets a coin. And I just think on a logistical point for Steve Fraser, that would be an absolute nightmare for him to try and sort of do. Obviously, he's then got to pay postage, etc., on 100 different parcels out to people. So people have just been saying, just here we've sort of been saying, it wouldn't work. So we'd just do a top 3. The good thing about doing a top 3, Ian, is we've already been promised 4 silver proofs. So if we do top 3 prizes, 3 people win, we can guarantee that each one will get a silver proof. And that wouldn't be so bad logistically to do. 100 packages at £2 would be tough. Exactly. The only other area that was still not been confirmed yet was what charity it was going to go to. The two that are always popular, always get suggested are obviously the homeless charity. Was it the bus shelter? Was that the one? And something for either terminally ill children or children with cancer. They're the two that always come up. So I was just saying, well, I know that you had idea of running a Just Giving page alongside the raffle. So just the thought off the top of my head was, well, why can't we do one for each of them then? So the raffle would go to the kids with cancer, and the Just Giving page can go to the homeless charity, or the other way around, whatever. But I say nothing had been confirmed. I was just saying maybe that was a way we could do it, where we could do it. Yeah, I'm happy to set that up and sort that out. You know, that's just a way then that we can benefit two causes that is clearly people are fond of, because they're the two causes that are always being mentioned. And then that's where your name come up then. Then I said, you know, I'll confirm things with John over the weekend, what ideas he's got, and then I can just go to you and say, right, this is what we're going to do. Can you create the raffle for us? And essentially it would be up and running then. I know somebody has already sent something to Steve, or they bought something from his website and have said keep that for the Christmas tree. Maybe one charity, then if it works, do another one at Easter or something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. More than happy to do that. So yeah, so Steve's already starting to get things being sent to him and bought off his website and being told to keep it. So the sooner I get on top of that and can confirm it with you, what we need doing at your end, then the better. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I have said I thought you were talking nonsense when you said that we'll get to 4,000 subs this weekend. Having said that, at the last look, Chris Dyer has told me that we're only 130 away from 4,000. So I'm a bit concerned now that we might get it this weekend. And certainly with our friends across the pond, I think that they're going to smash that tonight. Hopefully that will get us a few new subs. And we could well be closer to that 4 grand. It certainly isn't a daft idea, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, so I think with their help this weekend, we will smash that. Chris Dyer, are you still on? I'm not sure if he's still here. At this rate, Ian, we will hit it this weekend. There you go, Chris. So Ian might be able to give you an update now. Chris was asking earlier on about the monthly draw, and I said that was something I'd spoken to you about, and you were going to come up with some sort of answer. I've probably put you on the spot now, and you probably haven't had a chance to think about it. But yeah, I said I'd speak to you about it. Share the love and sub each and every one. Yep. Yeah, I did explain that a lot of things had gone on sort of behind the scenes that have, you know, affected that. Yeah, I did explain that 2 months had actually been missed. We weren't aware of that until you mentioned it. We only thought it was this month. 4,000 coming. I think I was really doubtful when Ian said to me, "We get it this weekend." I was really doubtful, and I didn't think we would. Now, I'm more than happy to do it, Ian. I don't know how you want to do it, but I'm more than happy to do it tomorrow on a live stream. But I just don't want you to. If you tell me what you need me to do and how you want it done, I'm more than happy to do it. And I can get somebody who else. John Gamble's on tomorrow. Maybe he could do it. I don't know what sort of a setup John's got. But yeah, if you tell us how you need it doing, we can do something. Yeah, just didn't want it to get too far behind. I had totally forgotten about it, Chris. I honestly had totally forgotten about it until you mentioned it. And then you kept asking me, and I kept forgetting. There were so many things that I needed to speak to Ian about, and I kept forgetting whenever I did speak to him. So, but yeah, we're on top of it now. Good evening, Borgs. Good to see you. That's very nice of you, Charlene. But we just pop you off there. Talk to you tomorrow and give you the numbers. Yeah, not a problem. More than happy to sort that out. Perfect time to tell everybody that is still watching now. At midnight, we hand the channel over for the very first time to America. And we've got non-confrontational, non-conformist is going to be streaming on this channel from midnight. So please, if you're going to be awake, you might as well stay on and watch our friends across the pond. I know there's a few people staying up for boxing later on tonight. Actually, good to see you, Javid. Actually, I will send you a text message, Ian, that may be of interest to you. I didn't realise that you would still be around. That's not it. So just bear with me while I send Ian a message. Can't even spell. The wife is asleep and I've got the headphones in, so as long as I don't get caught, I'm okay. No, there's a big... See, I don't know what time it is. I know there's Carl Frampton's boxing, but I don't know what time it is. But then somebody else said about that KSI and Logan Paul's on at 4 a.m. or something. 4 a.m. our time. Sorry, I've just got to send this. Oh, I can't. Yeah, Right, so I've sent that to you now, Ian. I don't know if it'll be of interest to you, but I said I'll tell you anyway. Is that YouTube? Yeah, I don't know exactly what the boxing is. I certainly won't be staying up to watch Logan Paul and KSI, that's for sure. Only interested in the proper boxing. But I'm sure Carl Frampton was in Madison Square Garden. But what time, I'm not too sure. Silly as I want to be. Silly as I want to be from Montana has been here pretty much all evening, Ian. Been really supportive. Trying to think. I came on after. I came on after John Gamble. Yes, and Billy Joe Saunders is also fighting. Yeah, so that's about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I will be staying up for a while. Yeah, that's what I thought you would say, Ian. But I did say that I would mention it anyway. But I did think that that's what you would say. So yeah, silly as I want to be, it's been here for John's stream, then me, then Hannah, and then still here for me again. And we've had some trying to learn as such as you can so you can make some decent trades. Yeah, so we've been going through a lot of the coins with him and showing him the coins, and yeah, it's been good fun. Good fun. And I will say, silly, my YouTube name is just this. Blimey, silly you, that's a lot of viewing, it is. LightyCollects is my YouTube name. If you have a look on any of my videos, it's got my contact details on there, so feel free to get in touch. Yeah, so any of mine have got my details on there, so feel free to get in touch if you want to sort some trades. I'll happily send you over some. More than happy to do that. Falls coins, I'm guessing that this is some of the American guys are going to be tuning in now. So I will say it again. Non-confrontational, non-conformist is on in about 30 minutes time for the first time. So please stay around. I saw Javid and Susie Barker say that they were going to stay around. But also, please be aware, it is after midnight. There will be some adult language. So if you're easily offended, then, you know, the best thing is just don't tune in. I'd rather you didn't bother to tune in rather than you sent us complaints saying you should have warned us about the language. He has said that he's going to try and tone it down for the first few streams. But he will be using adult language. But as I say, it's gone midnight. Do you know what I mean? What do you expect? But I'm just giving you all a warning of that. Sorry. Oh, Tourette's, I think you meant there, was that? But yeah, I don't know if any of you have seen him. He posted up a video yesterday of getting parcels from the Great British Coin Hunts. He went on and bought some stuff. If you've not seen that video, it's a must watch. It really is a good video to watch. Yes, you did mean Tourette's. Yeah, I gathered that as soon as I said it. I've got to go, guys. Ian, miss you, but really glad you're looking after yourself. And Warren, as always, love your stream. You're brilliant. Night, night, and God bless. Oh, bless you, Angela. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate everything you do. Thank you. We have lots of fun giving each other. Well, that's it, and this is what we've said. You know, this is a really good community that we've got here. You know, you've been making a lot of friends over this side of the pond today, and it'll be nice just the two of them coming together. I think it'll be really good. I'm nervous, but looking forward to it. Susie, it was funny. It was funny. It really was. Get how excited he was getting when he was opening them coins. It was, I mean, can you imagine what it'd be like if it, I don't know, if it had been some of the Beatrix Potter coins or something like that, or the Frankenstein £2 or something like that. It would have been incredible to see that. Yeah, it was an incredible video. He'd have probably fallen off his chair. But it was good fun. Scott, I've been on most of the day in the background, but fell asleep at about 10 and I just woke up. Sorry, mate. It's all right, Scott. I do find it's quite good to send people to sleep watching me, so I don't blame you that at all. I was in stitches. Great video. It really was. Imagine home in my lockup. Him in my lockup. Oh, God, yes. Or even just in your garage. When you took us for a tour around your garage, my God, he'd be having kittens and, the air would certainly be blue then. Are you going to stay for Pinky and Butch after Warren is done on here? Oh, you're asking that to Fool, sorry. It's not you, Warren, I'm shattered. No, it's absolutely fine, Scott. I know I've been there myself this last week, mate. I was watching people and falling asleep watching it, and it's nothing against them. So it looks like... oh, and here we go with Butcher's already here as well. So I think, going by what has just been said there, we've got non-confrontational, non-conformist, and then would I be right in saying that Butcher's then going to stream afterwards as well? Oh, at the same time, awesome. Oh, that would be brilliant, because that's something we've never done here either. We've never managed to get two streaming at the same time. So that would be awesome. And it looks like you're going to have quite a few of our friends or our viewers staying around to watch you as well, to give you some support. So that'd be great. Really looking forward to it. And the boss man is on as well. So he will be watching. But you got your other package the other day. Thanks, bro. Yeah, so it's going to be exciting times ahead for the Great British Coin Hunt. Really good fun. Butch, no, we just read that one. Javid, me. He's going to be watching. Ian's going to be watching from behind the sofa. With your head in your hands. I wanted to try and watch some US streams, but not sure if I'll stay awake. So I mean, I'm generally awake till 2-3 anyway. So and with the fact that there's boxing on late, it's an added bonus for me to stay up and watch it. It shall be a couple of firsts. It's going to be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to it. And I mean, Scott might fall asleep. I take it that's one of your Scots. Ian, you shouldn't need a helmet. Do you know, I totally agree with Ian, and I'm sure he said it to you. I think it's you guys have got an awful lot that you can bring to the Great British Coin Hunt. So I think it's really exciting that you've got on board. I just think everything about it's really exciting. It's good. I've just got up making a cup of tea now. I'm making a latte. Not for me. As soon as I switch off at midnight, it'll be onto the rum for me. I need to warm up. That's my excuse. But yeah, I think you guys have got an awful lot to offer. And there's a huge period that we're not streaming for. And it's for me, everything what looks perfect. You know. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And as you can see from here, quite a few people are going to be staying on looking at it as well. Kim Humphreys, great stream, Warren. I hear the American guys are on tonight. Looking forward to it. They most certainly are, Kim. I didn't realise that you were watching. So thank you for tuning in and staying with us. Javid's got the popcorn ready, watching on the TV screen when they go live. Ian won't tell Fran if you don't tell Sue. That sounds like a really good deal. So yeah, no, I do. I think it's, I think 30, 40 watches is my prediction, Butch. Wow. I wouldn't, I would even go as far, Ian, and say that if you are correct and you get the 30 to 40 watches, I think the 4K will be hit tonight. So you better be ready for a new video to be made tomorrow then. That's my prediction. If you get 30 to 40 viewers, that's my prediction. Has she just woken up? Hi, Kim. That would be awesome. And there's your main man, confrontational nonconformist. Him and Butch will be going live in, 20 minutes time. Butch, it would be awesome to get 40. The Brain, hi, had to switch accounts. Okay, I won't ask you what account you were on. I'll make the 4,000 giveaway a mystery parcel of whatever from our site, adding up to £400 retail. Well, there you go. That is incredible offer. So if you've not done it already, please share the stream, especially at midnight. Let's share the stream to as many people as we can on your social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you can share it. And let's see if we can hit. What an achievement it would be if they're streaming for the first time for us and they are on and they hit 4,000 subs. The last I knew, we were about 130 away from 4,000. So I'm sure if everybody shares this to all of their social media accounts, most people have got 2 or 3 social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all them other things that I don't know about. If everybody shares it, I think we'll smash 4,000 tonight during the American stream. And what a hell of an achievement to make on their first appearance on the channel. And as you see, Ian is saying he will make the giveaway a mystery parcel from our site, adding up to £400 retail value. So that's a pretty incredible deal that Ian's made there. Also, when you're sharing anything, please, please, please use the hashtag Gruffalo when you share anything. The more hashtags we can get out there with Gruffalo on there, the better it is for everybody. Brain, I found a partially broken filter for tonight. You did say just now about a partially broken one. That is awesome. Yeah, someone found a 19 rabbit in one of the coin groups today. That's brilliant. I have actually got one here, a circulated Peter Rabbit 2019 that was found in, somebody was doing, Louise Pollard and her girlfriend were doing a coin hunt. I can't remember which bank she said she got it from. They were doing a coin hunt, and in their coin hunt, they found the 2019 Peter Rabbit in it. So Louise knew that my brother's daughter has just started collecting coins. So Louise sent that to me to give to my brother's daughter. She's, I think, 11 or 12, and she's just got into collecting. So Louise very kindly sent that down to me, to send on to her. Where are we going? What does the hashtag do? It just highlights the Gruffalo. The more people we can get talking about the Gruffalo coin, the more people are going to find out about the Great British Coin Hunt. More people find out about what we're doing. It's just bigger audience that we can share it to, the better. We did really well, I think, with the hashtags for the Peter Rabbit. So we can just do the same with the Gruffalo. Never know if we get. I'm just reading some other messages at the same time, but I don't really want to. If we can get it trending, even would be even better. Warren in drag, right on. Warren will be wearing drag if we get £250 in donations via the admin listing before the 25th of January, I think it was. The money will be donated to Mind Mental Health Charity, and as a forfeit, I will be going around the mint in drag. Fan bloody tastic. That's your message above that I've got. Oh, sorry, the one above that. If the Americans do smash it before they finish, you have to promise a live show in drag. Me? Oh, oh God. Okay, somebody tell me how many subs we're on now. If somebody tells me how many subs we're on now, because obviously if we're only about 10 away, I'm not going to do it, am I? 386, 387. Go on then. If they get 4K, I'll do a stream in drag. Try again, 387. So you think, I think you should be the one in drag if it hits. Okay, but what if they don't? There's got to be some forfeit if they don't get it. Does that mean if they don't, one of them gets it? Refresh it. No, No, I know it was about 130 away. 130 for a new streamer to get. It's quite a big ask. So I think that's a fair deal. So yeah, so there you go then. 130 is a lot to get in one stream. So yeah, so there's a challenge. And it's going to be even harder for me, God, so please don't do it. Obviously Matt's got a partner. I'm not, I'm on my own, so I'm going to have to go down the shop and buy a load of stuff. So please don't. God, yeah, now I'm trying to think about it. Yes, I can believe that. I just got 41. It's very doable if we tell everyone you'll be in drag. Yeah, it will certainly be a charity shop, Susie. I certainly won't be going anywhere else. 5,000 by December, probably. And I said December, didn't I? Or Christmas, I said. At this rate, it's going to absolutely smash it. Oh, God. Do you know, Matt, what I've just been talked into doing? If we hit 4,000 subs while the Americans are streaming tonight, then I will be doing a streaming drag. Thank God I thought Ian was saying it to me. As I said, we'll be at 4.5K this week. No, so I will be doing it in drag if we get to 4,000 by the American stream tonight. I don't mind because it's for the good of the channel, so I'm still going to tell you to share the heck out of the streams. Let everybody know that they're going to be streaming for the first time on the Great British Coin Hunt. I don't mind. It's all in the good cause. But yeah, it'll be fun. So yes, that's going to be Butcher Non-Confrontational Non-Conformist coming on in 10 minutes. There will be adult language, so if you're easily offended, don't. But then if you're easily offended, you wouldn't watch people in drag either, would you? So yeah, if you're easily offended by adult language, then don't tune in. Otherwise, just share it to all your friends, all your social medias, tell them what's happening, and let's get to 4,000 subs as soon as we can. It's only going to intensify from here. I don't mind, silly ass. It's all in good fun, and it's all for good, exactly. If you're easily offended, you wouldn't be watching the channel anyway. Exactly. It's only going to intensify. I don't mind, silly ass, because like I keep saying, it's all in a good cause. The more people that we, get this message out to, the better. Yeah, it's all good fun as far as I'm concerned. If it means that we have to do something silly every so often to get to 4,000 subs, then so be it. We'll set another challenge for the 5,000 ones. We'll just keep coming up. As I've said before, when Ian has said that he's taken a back seat, I've kept saying all the time, Ian, he'll come back with something just as wacky as he has done with all the others. So it's brilliant. I don't mind it. I think Martha's last stream is over 50 or 60 likes now. Wow, that is brilliant. That is fantastic. So yeah, I think it's great. And the fact that Martha's going to be doing the 5K 5K auction, that's brilliant fun as well. Absolutely lots of fun. It's been bloody great having the time to think and get back to my ideas and thoughts. I saw the trailer at WhatsApp of USA. When we get 10K, it's Ian's turn in drag. Why 10K? Come on, make it a bit more of a challenge. Yeah, and Ian has also just announced if we do hit the 4K subs on the American stream. No, not at all. Ian, you said to me that Matt had a problem with the hours. I spoke to Matt and he doesn't know what you're talking about. So I think maybe you got confused with somebody else. But you definitely said Matt because I wrote it down. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to read this out. When we get to 10,000 subs, Ian will dress in a see-through trousers and a leather rubber shirt. I can't believe I've just read that out. So there you go. Ian in drag at 10K. I'm here for that. That's okay. No worries. Yeah, that's brilliant. Both of you in drag. The front. Home. I know, Susie. So, I mean, that in itself is well worth seeing, isn't it? So I will. Scott feels ill. And please, everybody, when we do get to that 10K subs, please, everybody be recording that and taking screenshots. But no, just quickly running over it again. Ian has just announced that if we get to the 4K subs during the American stream as well, the 4K giveaway, or 4K subs giveaway, will be a £400 mystery parcel from the site. So, you know, again, another brilliant price that's been put up by Ian. Some more reason to get this shared and get it to as many people as we can tonight. And let's really smash the 4K. And he probably won't admit it on camera, but non-confrontational non-conformist did admit earlier on that even he was a bit nervous about coming on and doing his first stream for us. So what an honour that would give him if he is on live when it hits 4,000. Whichever jockey hits 4,000 should do the 4,000th video, I reckon. You're the boss, whatever you say, Ian. Whatever you say. You know, but that's another fantastic prize that's been put up by Ian. £400 mystery parcel from the site. You know, and I can't think of a better, for somebody that's really nervous across the pond. He doesn't know how he's going to be received by us over here. What an honour that would be if we can get him to the 4,000 subs. 130 is a lot, but if we all stream it, like I've been saying, if you all share it to your social media accounts, we'll pick up those subs quite quickly. Charlene Allen, good evening. Where are we? 18 plus words, that's it, people, don't worry. Yeah. There we go. You were timed out for completely repeating yourself. Brain, Pinky, Dutch, this is going to be fun. I bought extra. Charlene Allen is back. Ian, our friend, is back. Oh, I take it this is somebody that was here messing around the other day, then I take it. That's right. Chris is on the ball. Chris won't mess around. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, you've literally just got 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to say it to you again until you're bored of hearing it. please, please, please share the stream. Not just for the Americans, but for Ian. Let's just get it over the 4,000 mark. Because I keep saying to Ian on many occasions, he doesn't know what he's created with this channel and the community. And tonight is evidence of that, with it going across to America. We've had guys like Silly being here. He's been here virtually all night, really, really engaged with everybody. I've sat here, gone through a load of our coins with him. Hannah sat here, went through a load of coins with him as well. You know, so it's not just having a laugh. He's trying to educate himself with our coins and the value of them. So it's good fun, you know, and that's what it's all about, building the community and sharing experiences and that with everybody. Right, we're at a minute to midnight, so I'm going to turn it off now. But please, please, please stay on. As Ian has just said, the Royal Mint are only on 4,000 something. We only incorporated the term coin jockey into the English language a month ago, and now we have an international jockey. I know I keep saying it, we are the only channel that does anything like this. No other channel does auctions like we do. So, yeah. But this is me. I'm going to say goodnight to you all now. I will be in the chat in a minute. But please, please, please stay tuned and share the link for the American guys taking over at midnight. So thank you, and I'll see you all again in a minute.